Calm Zoo actually started in 1980 by the man named Mike Hopkins. He was a history teacher here in Bakersfield. And as the story goes, his 3-year-old son asked him, "Dad, why don't we have a zoo in Bakersfield?" Which his response was, "Let's build one." So over the course of 3 years, Calm was made. It was a huge community grassroots effort that came out and planted every single tree. Every single exhibit that you see as part of the zoo has been brought here by volunteers. What California Focus does is really showcase how amazing the animals in our state are. We have our own big animals, right? So we've got the mountain lions and the bears and the bobcats and the foxes, and we've got such a beautiful ecosystem. And so being able to focus on why California is so important really showcases why we're here. It tells the story of what California can be and why it's important that we keep the ecosystem intact.
This zoo provides all of the wildlife that exists throughout the entire state, and you really get an appreciation for the different habitats and the different environments that exist here. A lot of the animals here can't be returned to the wild for whatever reason. They have physical impairments or they can't survive on their own. So they get kind of a second lease on life. They get to be ambassadors for their species, ambassadors for wildlife here throughout the state.
Our wildlife rehabilitation efforts really focus on those endangered species as well. And so what we do is we partner with an organization called the Endangered Species Recovery Program. We also work with oiled wildlife. So part of our wonderful wildlife care clinic is that it can be transformed into an oiled wildlife recovery center. So animals can actually come out to Calm, we'll treat them, work to get them released back out into the wild as well. Our veterinary team was working out of such a small building, and they were able to do amazing things. But with the benefits of support from the community and all of those pieces, we're actually able to do a lot more, which means we can bump up our animal care. We can make sure that our animals are going to live their longest happy lives out here at Calm, and then also the ones that can be released back out into the wild, we're able to do that as well. So all the funds and the community support that we get really help make sure that our mission is moving forward.
Calm is just an educational gem. Besides families getting to come out here and experience all of these animals, we also have the touch tank that all of those kids can experience the sea life that is on our California coast, but a lot of kids don't have the opportunity to go to the coast to actually get to see it in person. So for some of these kids, it's the first time they've gotten to see some of these animals. I just think it's such an incredible opportunity to be able to bring field trips out here, to have all of the camps out here, and those learning opportunities are so incredible for our students, because 100% every time beats learning about it from a book.
One of the things that we do prior to the kids coming out is host a day for teachers, where we are teaching teachers how to teach that STEM camp out here at Calm. And what we see when we do that is those teachers themselves get a huge appreciation, and then they're able to then transfer that knowledge onto their kids and the families that they serve.
I think there's a lot of potential for Calm to grow, and the board has recognized this and has engaged some zoo specializing architects to come up with a master plan for how Calm Zoo can grow in a way that is representative of what they stand for already, but also that takes advantage of the local geography, the amount of space that they have, the community, how they can use their expansion to serve the community. We want that bear to have a place to live that resembles where he lives out in the wild, so he can have a better life experience. And that's what the master plan tries to capture. And I encourage anybody, get on Calm Zoo's website, look up the master plan and see for yourself.